Yeah, so, and that's the story. I mean, honestly, it's a really good time. I mean, nothing else I have to say about that. I'll probably never tell that one again, even. I think I've only ever told that story to, like, one other person. Oh! Oh, hi! I didn't know you guys were here still. I've kind of been walking through eternity for, like, a really long time now. But welcome back to the longing. We still have 231 days because apparently, time stands still in the halls of eternity. I've kind of forgotten, like, everything. I know we have some places to go and some people to see and some things to do, but overall, it's very strange to me. We've been kind of in eternity for way longer than I thought we were going to be. And then I kept getting turned around because, you know, it kind of goes on forever. But we're trying to get back. We've been trying to get back for a few weeks now. But yes, hello, welcome back to the longing. It has been a while. It has been a very long time. Technically, the game should be over by now, but we just sat in eternity for a really long time. But welcome back. I do not remember the last episode whatsoever. I don't remember what, like, episode we're on, what the series is. I will mention that I have a little bit of a headache today. It's been kind of pressing on me all day, and it's an odd sensation to get a headache. Like, it started in the morning because I spent all day today trying to do Minecraft Redstone, and of course that's going to give you a headache. But it's kind of just persisted, and I haven't taken any medicine. I mean, I'm hydrated. I've been drinking a lot of fluids. Like, I'm not, like, too crazy. I've just been doing chores and stuff. I had to, you know, call a place for work, but we'll get into all that stuff later. We'll go through my day later. How are you guys? Yeah, like I said, I will finish this series. I'm making a point recently to finish series that I start. I know that I can't do that with every series, like, especially multiplayer ones, like Lost Potato, and... Excuse me, I'm also going to be very burpy this whole time. But Lost Potato and The Raft are two series that I need other people to kind of finish. Same with Border Breakers. I'm just waiting on Isaac to have some free time so we can play that. Grounded as well. Like, all the multiplayer stuff is really relying on other people, and the fact that I'm not working with other content creators for a lot of it just means it's hard to do. I mean, I still need to do the 500 subscriber special, but I just haven't got around to it. But luckily, I haven't been able to break 500, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, we're halfway to, you know, making money on YouTube, which is actually kind of crazy. I never thought we would get even close to this, but here we are. So we're just doing some good old-fashioned walking. I'm gonna check the recording. It says we're recording. Everything looks like it's going well. My voice is going over the just deafening sound of these halls. Is this the right way? I don't remember. But yes, so there's a lot for us to talk about and do. A lot of things have changed. I do think the last time I recorded The Longing at all, I was living in Massachusetts. I am now living in Michigan and have moved twice. So there's that. A lot has changed. I guess I could talk about a few things. So I was in Massachusetts for a job, and that job ended. It was a seasonal position at a theater, and I moved back home with my lovely fiance. We were initially going to go to Florida for a job there, and then Hurricane Ian hit and washed all the housing in the area away. And we could no longer go to her job there. So we kind of were stuck in Maryland for a bit, just kind of chilling with some relatives. Just being like watching the hurricane wash away everything, and kind of glad we didn't drive down there because we would have been driving down in a hurricane, and that's not, you know, good. Looking at just some of the roads in the area, it's completely destroyed, and it's like, oh, okay. Oh, that was a lag spike. Regardless, we looked for more jobs, kind of just chilled around. I worked a lot on the YouTube, and I worked a lot on everything. We recently just went through a rebranding. This is the first video of the actual Seth. No longer Seth M. Official. Seth M. Official is dead. I killed him. I'm the actual Seth. Every other Seth you've known is a fraud and a fake. I'm the only real one. But regardless of that, we're going through the rebranding. I just did a new profile picture today. Today's the day for that new profile picture. Whoa. I think my sinuses are having a conniption because my head just felt funny. Like my nostrils felt funny. It feels like stuffy, you know when you have a stuffy smell? And my face is hot. I'm like sweating. And I don't know why. Odd. Strange, one might even say. Like I'm having a hot flash or something. That's so odd because when I in these moments, I mean this is a live viewing, I'm like, oh my god, am I like having a stroke? Am I dying? Because for some reason my anxiety just like completely takes over when this happens. And I just ate dinner. I had a lovely salad. It was what was it? It was apple cider vinegar dressing with honey and ginger and a little bit of lemon, and that was the dressing. I home make it. It's very delicious, very tasty. That on top of some spinach for the lettuce, and then I did some crushed up cashews with a little bit of goat cheese and what else? The goat cheese and raisins, dried cranberries. Love cranberries. Cranberries are so delicious. So tasty. I drink cranberry juice. I eat cranberries. I don't eat like full cranberries. I like cranberry sauce though. But yeah, and I just like a little moment where I'm like, oh god, am I dying? You ever have those moments? I have those moments sometimes. Not a lot, and I'm pretty like aware that they're happening. So, you know, 9 times out of 10, like dying is gonna be painful. You're not just gonna die, and if you are just gonna die, you're just gonna die. Like, there's nothing you could do. If I just had an aneurysm right now and passed away, like, there's literally nothing I could do about it. No stopping it, so why worry about it? Same with, like, I mean, a stroke is what gets me sometimes, because I'm like, oh, you could definitely, that's like a time-sensitive thing. Like, you need to move. But, you know, you do the test, you put both your arms over your head. If one arm, like, droops, you're having a stroke. Or, like, stick your tongue out in a mirror, and if it like curves to one side and you don't know, then like, oh yeah, half your brain's going bye-bye. But again, I have some anxiety when it comes to medical stuff or like weird sensations and feelings. But I'm pretty well like I know about them enough, so I'm kind of like, oh okay, that's happening. All right, whatever. Because a while back, way back when, I was having them, and, like, I didn't know that, and I was, like, actually thought I was dying. It was not a fun time. That was, like, right after the pandemic, too. And so, like, the anxiety levels were just so high. But regardless, we're back. We're doing this stuff. I'm gonna need to take off my headset. I think it's just the... that is just, like, itching my brain. In a bad way. It's like scratching it. Like, not like scratching good scratch, but like ow scratch, like animal scratch. Regardless, what were we talking about? Oh yes, and then we finally got a job in Michigan, and we moved up here, and we just got settled into a nice house that we're renting. But I will have another move coming up in like 3 months, and we're looking for apartments right now. This was just temporary to get us up here and get her working on her job. I have been in the market for jobs as well, looking around. Have an interview coming up like Wednesday, I think. Regardless of the interview, but I'm interviewing at this place. It's gonna be nice. I have another job lined up if that one doesn't work out. So I'm kind of like in the, you know, I'm in the stuff. I got it all down. But yes, other than that, we've started a new series, we've ended series. Subnautica just ended recently. Love that series. I had such a fun time playing that game and solving the mystery. I cannot wait for Below Zero, and I've heard Below Zero is a worse story, but better at, like, base building and stuff, which is, like, kind of, I feel like what everyone really liked about Subnautica, the first one, you know? Like, I don't feel like everyone was like enthralled with the story. It was kind of like cool just to like go and build your base and craft, and like it's a very early like indie survival game, and I think like games like that can never live up to the hype that are created with sequels. Like, you never can, because everyone wants the original like indie feel, but you're never going to get that original indie feel because now they're not indie anymore. Regardless. God, it's so hard to talk. It's like it's hard to speak sometimes because my brain just like goes in these tangents, and I'm trying to like reel myself back in. But yes, I'm in Michigan. It's beautiful here. I'm on a lake. If that tells you anything, but it's a beautiful lake. It's the snow here is just like pretty. It's pretty snow. Am I actually going the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I'm 95% sure it's this way, but I'm like worried now. Because we've been going for 11 minutes? Jesus Christ. It feels like a half hour. It feels like I've been recording for over an hour. I guess that's what the halls of eternity do to you. Regardless. I'm going to say that a lot this time. Regardless will be said a lot. Regardless. I think what really sometimes... I don't know where I was saying with that. I don't know where I was going. The eternity loud noise is just clogging all aspects of my brain. It's my brain. I'm suffering from brain clog right now. I didn't even know brain clog was a thing until now. I didn't know brain clog was a thing till now. My brain is just clogged. But I guess we should talk about the other big news, and I've not really talked about it on the channel yet at all. I've mentioned to a couple streamer friends, but not really any substantial ones. Not really talked about it too much. Even some of my family members don't know yet, because I haven't made like a Facebook post, but I've told like close relatives. I am going to be a father. Yes, you heard that right. I will be a father. My lovely fiance is pregnant, and come August, there will be a little, a little Seth running around. I don't know. We don't know the sex yet, but it could be a little Seth. It's not actually. I'm not going to name it Seth Jr. Don't worry. Nothing like that. But there will be a little one in the thing, so that's probably going to take a lot of time. Excuse me. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for recording. Or anything, really. We're going to find out, because a newborn is a challenge. But it's a challenge that I will get through together with my lovely fiance and her new job and my job and a bunch of crazy things. It's just wild how fast life is moving recently. But yeah, so to all like 20 people who are watching this, that is the big news. I'm not going to say any other capacity on the channel unless it gets like brought up in a different way, but that is the news. And probably no one really know about it. I'll be surprised if there's like a congrats like on this video. But yes, we're going through a rebranding with the real Seth. I just changed the profile picture too. I'm not sure about it. The other one was a childhood picture of me, but it was black and white, and the issue that was arising was the black and white photo was making it seem like I was always offline, because when you're offline, it just turns your photo black and white. So it's, oh my god, the door. Is that the way out? I believe so, right? Can I just leave? Please say I just leave. I don't want to be in eternity any longer. We're out of eternity. Okay. We have left eternity. Let's go back to our home. Oh my god, that's just crazy. So now we have 231 days. Or we'll do the math on how long it'll actually take. I'm not going to pick up that call. So we can just let go of the keyboard and just talk now. Why is this game so loud? My ears hurt. I want just quiet. Is there any place in thing that's quiet. We may read a book too. I want to read a book. I know there's some books we haven't read. But getting back to it, I'm just having a fun time in life with the rebrand and everything else. We're at like 500 subs right now. When I got this, I think we're at like 250. We had not even hit 300. Like, it's been crazy how far we have been going with this YouTube thing, and I'm actually really excited about it. I'm actually really happy about it. I really like what's happening. I'm excited. It's fun. I do want to be a content creator for a living. I did this. We'll talk about this now. We'll change subject. I recently did a review on God of War. It's coming out in the next week. This video will probably come out. It'll already be out, I believe, when this video is done. So, yeah, the original God of War, not the 2018 one, the original God of War. And it's funny because I couldn't I can't record my PS3. So I can't record gameplay for it. So I went to a YouTube channel and I checked out their stuff. It's a full playthrough. They had no copyright stuff on it. It doesn't say, a bunch of them have it saying you cannot use this. This one had no warnings about it. I even asked in the comments and waited, nothing back. I just edited the video with it in. I mean, it's 6 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. 6 minutes of content, and I credited them. Their watermark is there. I said this is the full playthrough. I didn't try to hide it, that it was their footage. But I just wanted to talk over the footage. I think that's a big thing, is that I do want to do game reviews coming up, and I call them real reviews, or actual reviews. Because I'm the actual Seth. I think that's a really good title for him. I've been slacking on the Minecraft videos recently. I've been trying even so hard to get back in my own hardcore world, but I'm just not feeling it. And I don't know why. I think what I'm running myself into the issue is that I have so many mega projects and stuff that are half complete that I really just need to buckle down and complete projects or work on smaller things. I even thought about moving areas and just starting over somewhere new. Not killing not dying in Minecraft. Literally in my hardcore world. Not dying and starting over, but going to a different area on the land and trying to build a new area there. Maybe do a medieval town, maybe do have some purpose other than, the current one. I mean, there are mega projects that we just aren't working on at all, and I just haven't been inspired to build. Lately I have not been inspired to build. I'm a little bit of suffering from a little bit of builder's block, what I like to call it, and eventually I'll get back in the mood, of course, because when don't I? That's always how it goes. Builder's block is, getting back into the rhythm of building. And then I burned myself out with that Minecraft holiday series. Literally, I just I burnt myself out so bad with doing 24 days of Minecraft builds. Every day I was scrambling. I was trying to build so much. Yes, it pushed myself, but then it stole all my creativity. I have none anymore. Now, of course I have some, but it's just it's not a lot. And I'm also just finally settling into my routine, and I know it's gonna be shooken up with this job coming up here soon. So that's the thing, is I think I need a routine to really get into it, But yes, God of War 1 review. I may do the rest of the series because I've played through 1, 2, 3, and God of War 2018. I 100%ed God of War 2018. It's one of the first games on PSN that I have ever gotten a platinum trophy for. It is insane how much I have worked on that game and done stuff for that game. But regardless, it happened. I did it. It's fantastic. I love it. Should we mine this? I think we should mine one of these red crystals. I don't think we have a red crystal. Yep, use Maddock. We just do it. So we're having a good time. Oh, this king doesn't mind if I remove the crystal from the wall. I'll take some time to break it off. Yep. I assume the red crystals are the easiest to break, though. But, so, in our... What were we just talking about? God of War, yeah. So I played all of them. I played all of them. I'm playing Ragnarok right now. I'm very close to beating it, I believe. Not actually sure, but I'm like, again, those games make me like want to be a completionist. Like I'm going around, it gives me the list, and I want to cross off all the boxes, all of Odin's ravens, all of like everything, and it's just a very fun. I mean, I'm having fun with it, so I'm not gonna like stop anytime soon. I think that's like the until 100% it, but it's weird because I've been spending so much time away from the computer because I've been spending so much time with God of War on the PS4. Now, I mean, it's a video game versus video game, but it's just weird to not be on the computer so much, to be like off of it. You know, the PS4 for the past like 2 years has been nothing but a Netflix machine and HBO Max and all the other streaming services. But if it gets received well and does okay, I'm probably gonna do a second one. I also may want to review some other games. Like I would really like to do a review for the remasters of, what do you call it? Destroy All Humans. I would love to do that because to bring more attention to the games, because I really want them to remake Big Willie and Path of the Furon, which are the next 2 games in the series. Big Willie's more of like a DLC. It's very weird. It's not like a full-fledged game, but it came out anyway, so I want them to remake those 2. The same studio that remade the first 2, I want them to remake those 2 because I want to play them. I want to play them on the PC. I loved the first 2 games so much. They were so fun. I 100%ed both of those too. Those were some games that I really was like, I want to be a completionist. There's collectibles. I'm going to get them all. I'm going to beat all the time trials and everything. Just crazy stuff with those games. Even some, I have made very little progress yet, damn. Forgot about this game, about how it makes you wait. Regardless, though, I have spent a lot of time with those games and with those things, just doing every single thing in them. And, you know, I've also been making content. I'm not doing nothing. I'm also, right now, taking care of the whole house. Like, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm having fun, I'm doing all the laundry, I'm doing all the dishes, like I'm doing all the chores right now, and I'm okay with that. I mean, my, fiance is pregnant and all, so I'm okay with doing that and working a full job while I'm working a YouTube job and on the computer and all this stuff, so there's also that. But yeah, God, and I'm okay with doing all that stuff, don't get me wrong. I enjoy that. If I could do that for a living, I think I would. Ugh. I need a Epsom salt bath after this recording. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take a nice, long, relaxing Epsom salt bath in the warm water. Feel it wash over me. I also need to exercise more too. Exercising, I did not do any today, which I need to do more of. I've been eating healthier. I've been eating less portion sizes. Ugh. Let me tell you. So, for the past like 5 months, since November. No, December, January, February, March, so 4 months, I have been suffering from either like a GERD attack or something weird because it's been hard to swallow. Now, it's been getting easier this past week, and I think I know why, but it's just like the cold weather and everything. I have been difficult swallowing, and my stomach's been more upset than usual. And like I've been living off Tums, and I've been like, doing all this stuff, and I finally made a doctor's appointment for it, but it's been just hell. Like meat that is not like liquid, not like liquid as in like blended, but like sauce on it, I cannot swallow. It's just too dry. And now it's better now. It's a lot better now. But when it was the worst, I could barely swallow anything. I was eating like applesauce and water. And I tried many things like changes in diet, changes in activities, changes in posture, changes in like what I'm doing. Like my diet is 100% different. I hate soup and salad. I have been eating so much soup and so much salad. I've been trying to remove different seasonings. I think thyme may be a bad seasoning. See if there's any like, affecting my whole thing. I need to give it time to heal, to like process and heal. I believed it was like a throat issue, but it also could be a sinus issue. There's so many like discerning factors, and I made a new patient form because I finally moved out here, and I couldn't make a doctor's appointment before I left. Am I talking too fast? We could just take a moment to slow it. I made a new doctor's appointment. a new patient appointment, and I had to recall them today because they did not call me back in over a week after making the form online. They were like, oh, we'll get you sorted out. That's fine. And I couldn't find an appointment before moving here. So I'm just, I was screwed to suffer. And now I'm going to go in and it's all going to be fine and good and dandy. And it's not going to matter. And be like, well, I did need your help, but now I don't. So there's that. But that's just been hell. I mean, I've been changing my whole diet. I'm not eating like anything greasy or gross or anything. A lot more salads. Excuse me, by the way. Excuse me again. That's going to happen frequently. We may be on. Are we on episode 2 yet? No. It's about the end of episode 1. So with that, I'd like to say, if you like this kind of content and want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, helps out the channel a lot. And, we'll have more content like this. But with that being said, there are more things to talk about. I swear to God, I just heard a voice. I don't know how or what or why I will recheck the recording. But, like, I moved my head and I swear I heard someone like come in the door and say something. I'm literally like with chills right now because I'm like, I ripped off my headset being like, what is there? Who's there? Thinking it was my lovely fiance coming home from work. But no. It could have been like, just like mishearing something or something. I guess I'll check the recording and I'll hear it. If it's there, that's creepy because I'm home alone right now and I'm pretty sure this house isn't haunted. I guess I'm gonna keep one ear open, but hold on. Hello? Maybe it's the headache, speaking to me. Maybe it's just some pipes moving in the house and I just didn't hear it well through the, headphones, the noise canceling headphones. I do not know. I turned my headset down a bit. Hopefully that helps. It could also have been an echo. It may be a little bit echoey. I'm hoping it's not echoey, but I'm in like an upstairs, like, is loft the right word? Like there's like a patio. Like in the house, there's a main living room, and then you go up the stairs and there's this little area that's like no walls, but a room. Leading to the other upstairs rooms. I think it's called a loft, but I'm in the loft, so like it echoes throughout the house. But this is the only place that I could set up my computer because it's the only place with a desk. And the desk is literally like nailed to the sideboards, so like I can't move it or anything. There's a filing cabinet underneath this thing that is like actually bending the wood of the desk because it doesn't actually fit underneath it. And I literally had to like sweat my ass off the first couple of days and like push against the banister with my legs the other way to move it over because it was right in the middle, and the one area had the camera covering like the back hallway all the way into my bedroom, and the other way I was like hitting my head on the roof because it's an A-frame. So it was just really like nutty that I'm like, okay. So then I was able to move it. It was such a pain in the ass though. But it's all set up now. The area of the desk is actually really nice. Haven't like fully unpacked yet. Not like fully, but pretty close. So like I've unpacked everything. I just need to put everything in a spot. And that's the big issue. It's just putting everything in a spot. But it sucks because it's like, okay, you put it in a spot and then, almost finished. Nice. I want to get one of these. The heat turned on that time. But you put it in a spot, and then, in March, April, May, end of May. So like about 2 months, I'll be moving it and repacking it. So it kind of sucks. But regardless. Oh my god. Fine, the crystal broke off. Oh. Pain to harvest, but sure looks nice. We'll go right up on my wall at home. Okay. Yeah, let's go back home.